All right. Welcome back to the channel. I know some of y'all probably wondering why I'm reacting to this, because what I just do music for the most part, you feel me? But I wanted to talk about this real quick, you feel me? I don't want to spend too much time on it because I got other shit to do, talking about random shit, you feel me? But let's get into this. This is Sneako versus HAMZA, the finale, featuring Young Don and Young Don, the Source God, you feel me? Or Don, there's another Don in there, but there's Young Don and Source God. But let's get into it, you feel me? HAMZA is interesting person, you feel me? Got in the stream, dodging calls. I'm gonna give you a brief summary or whatever, you feel me? Sneako calling him up, he's dodging stuff. He's supposed to be this alpha male, he's supposed to be, you feel me, Adonis or whatever the fuck that means, you feel me? And he's a cult leader. And like, why would, and when I first heard that too, I was like, why would you call yourself that? But you know, it is what it is, and impressionable people go and get into that and believe it. I feel like no one from New York would you feel me? No one in New York City would be part of that nonsense. You feel me? Because New Yorkers are just not as impressionable as, you know, other people. But you know, his audience is probably mostly UK people, and UK, y'all probably more impressed. Even though y'all call us new, you feel me? Y'all call us Americans stupid. Don't doubt me. A lot of us are stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like many of y'all over there is impressionable because, you know, that's probably most of his fan base is UK, if you feel me, because he's from there. That's normally how it works. You feel me? Most of your fan base is where you're from. But without further ado, let's get into what they were talking about before they got on this video. So Sneako's about to call him. I'm gonna play that on here and tell y'all what I think about this. Previously, I watched this while I was at work. You feel me? And so I already watched this, but Sneako was stretching on his bed because Sneako called him gay. That's how the whole beef started in the first place. Sneako called him gay for stretching or whatever. And HAMZA got offended and came for him, came for his girl, said she was taking mad dick and balls all through her walls, you feel me? And Sneako probably felt some type of, come on, you have to feel some type of way about that. Nigga said your girl taking dick and balls to all his fans and subscribers, and it's one of his most viewed videos too. On top of that, that's crazy. Like, all these niggas know your girl take dick and balls, and then he calling you a L and not to be like you and shit like that. You gonna feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, if you know who you are, you know what you're doing for real. It shouldn't really affect you like that. But Sneako has this major flaw in his character, I believe, personally. He gets some insane level of satisfaction from, and this is not my opinion, he said it, you feel me? So it's very much factual. I try to stay, I do speak my own opinion, but I try to stay with the facts, you feel me, from what I hear and see. And from Sneako, I'm not gonna lie, he gets a lot of validation, and a lot of his character is just being right. Like, he just has to be right. And I think personally that's a character flaw, because you're not always supposed to be right. Like, you actually learn more from being wrong a lot of times. Like, you actually learn and develop as a human being from being wrong and learning from your mistakes. So the fact that he has this urge or this need to be right and to prove people wrong, because that's really what it is. That's the reason he's still doing this whole shit with HAMZA, and he wants to prove to HAMZA that he's wrong and that he went overboard, and like, he shouldn't be calling himself a cult leader, and his whole thing is repetitive, which it very much is. But it's like, why do you care so much to that extent? Yes, honesty and truth is important, but once you see someone is so lost and deluded that they, you know, some people just can't be saved from that shit. You feel me? They just gotta learn from it themselves, and you pushing is only gonna make it worse. And that's what I think this is gonna do to HAMZA personally. I think this is gonna make his situation worse if he is as deluded as they think in this video. You feel me? If he's that egotistical that he thinks he's a cult leader and he's really impacting so many people's lives, and what he's saying and doing is so profound that no one's ever done it before. It's not. His shit is mad repetitive. Once you watch 2 or 3 of his videos, you watch all of them. I said that before on this channel, but let's get into this video. I don't want this video to be more than, I don't want my video to be more than like 10 minutes long. Let's get into this.
No way.
What is that?
Oh!
In my personal opinion, both of them are wrong. Sneako needs to, he has this, you feel me? He just wants to be right all the time, and that's a character flaw in my personal opinion. You can't be right all the time, and you can't fight so hard to be right. Like, it's kind of disgusting to watch, honestly, the way he just will constantly try and talk over you just to prove that he's right. In some situations, you are right. But even if you are right, sometimes you just gotta move on and let people be, you feel me, be ignorant. You can't just keep pushing. Like it gets to a point where it's annoying. You feel me? And I feel like he doesn't see that. Um, no problem with Young Don and Source Guy. Thank God he was here. He's the logic and stoicism that's needed in the room. To be honest with you, HAMZA now, he's weird because he apologizes and then he comes back and claps back. HAMZA, I think he just has too much pride, bro. He has a lot of pride and ego, and he pretends to have humility and all of this, but he strokes himself off every chance he gets, bro. Honestly, like I haven't seen someone so like contradictory in my life. Like it's cool to have pride and be proud of what you've done, but sometimes it gets to be a little too much. You feel me? When you constantly talk about humility and pride, and then on the other hand go against it almost every time you make a video talking about how good you're doing and how, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad to talk about what you have and stuff, but it gets to a point where it's just like you're just bragging. You feel me? Once you constantly talk about this and that and how well you can do this and like it gets to a point where it's just like we kind of know. You feel me? We know you're doing good. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. And that's the thing about his content too, is like it's repetitive. So I just assume he's just gonna continue doing it. You feel me? He's just gonna keep going down the rabbit hole of stroking himself off and making the same videos over and over again. And as long as y'all keep watching it, he's gonna keep doing it. You feel me? His goal is to reach insane amounts of money and just keep going up. And honestly, a lot of what he does is probably just profit. You feel me? Is all profit based. Is all capitalism. You feel me? If he stopped making money and y'all stopped watching his videos, he would be forced to switch up his content. But because y'all doing what y'all keep feeding his ego, he's just gonna keep going and doing what, and he's gonna keep feeling validated by y'all keep feeding his ego. But what I really wanted to say, HAMZA is a meat rider, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's the worst dick rider I've ever seen. The HAMZA is the biggest dick rider. Based on the last video with Sneako, HAMZA is an insane dick gobbler, dick muncher, dick eater. Bro, it's insane. And I don't mean that in like the I mean that in a New York type of way. Y'all know what dick riding, if y'all know what dick riding is, it's like basically like when you, I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but basically, HAMZA dick rode Sneako by saying, he was like, "Oh, I used to be a fan of you. You were so good. I liked your old videos. I love the old Sneako. Blah blah." That was dick riding, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But when he started talking about his brother, like his brother. Sorry, I can't say that word probably. But when he started talking about Sneako's brother, that was like the most insane level of dick riding I've ever seen one of the most insane levels of dick riding I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie, like, and it's almost like he was trying to pit Sneako's brother against him. Like he was trying to he was saying he's so great and his body. He was talking about bro's body, bro. If you told me HAMZA was smashing Sneako's brother, I'd you might be right. HAMZA might be smashing Sneako's brother, but let me not put these false accusations and stuff out there. That's just something I was like, he might be this man. Sneako was calling him sus, and this man, honestly, he might be a little sus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. They say he be rating men all the time, but as a personal trainer and someone into bodybuilding, like that's not too crazy because like maybe he's just really into that, but when the way he was talking about Sneako's brother was just is something else, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely going over 10 minutes at this point.
There it is. Okay. All right.
All right, let's see. Let's see what he said.
What do you think? What's your thoughts since you posted that video?
HAMZA just want the clout, bro. HAMZA just wants the clout. He wants the clout. He wants more men in his cult. So he could send them his pictures so they could watch him and want to be like him. And if he actually is straight, he's getting females off of this, you feel me? But most of his following is probably just men. But You feel me? In some way, shape, or form, if he's straight, he's getting that female validation in some facet of way. You feel me? Just going to the gym in general and being in shape like he is, he's getting female validation somewhere. If he's going out, you feel me? And he be talking about it in his videos. I believe he said he walking around and they're looking at him and blah blah blah. And I feel like he's one of those kids who was ugly duck. I mean he said it in his video. He was normal. You feel me? He was like an ugly duckling. And now that he's getting all this validation from YouTube and probably even females, is all going to his head. And he said he got through it in the past, or he went like he had it in college, but I still think he's still going through it even now. Like in certain situations, if he gets validation, he's just gonna come online and talk about it, how all these people were looking at me and looking at the girl I was with and blah blah blah. Like he just loves the validation. And that's the thing about humility, is like if you are humble, you wouldn't have to come on here and just tell everyone your business. You feel me? There's certain stuff that you would keep private, but who knows? Maybe this is just a small sample of his life, and there's so much more that's happening that he's not talking about. You feel me? And that could be the case, but I really don't think so. I think son just has a lot of pride and ego, and he just feels like he gotta tell the world like how he's made it. You feel me? Like I'm up, and y'all need to get like me. But I'ma just keep saying it. I'm up, like repetitive.
Bro, you look very good.
That last part didn't make no sense, but don't judge me. Let's continue.
Hey yo, what the?
Hey,
He laughing, bro.
No, I do have one big regret for the video. I should have.
Oh, where's that? My bad.
About self-improvement and the stuff you said about that. I brought in your like personal life, which quite frankly, like I personally have no interest in, and I use that as like a low blow, which was unnecessary. But I should have just kept it about like self-improvement and roasted you for that.
He said the low blow was unnecessary. He said sorry. He said he was bugging. Like low blow was unnecessary. He should have just kept it about Sneako, and that's it.
You should have roasted back.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I brought up like unnecessary shit, to be honest, and I was like uncertain of like how to go forward because I was angry and like, oh, this guy, like I like Sneako, but he's like fucking roasted me, so I'm gonna come in kind of hard. And then
He didn't know how to go about coming back, so he went crazy. Is what you say.
When he gets roasted, starts making fun of his dead mom, and I was like, oh yeah, shit, that is.
Which is not a problem. You just gotta be able to stand on it. You feel me? Like if you come crazy, and you feel like you was right in what you say, just stand on it. He's kind of apologizing here, but he's gonna stand on it in a second. Let's see what he said.
Yeah, you like that? You fucking Pusha T, Drake. You revealed my son. Why are you trying to reveal my child, bro? Let me hide my child, bro. Come on, man. What do you have to say to my chat? My chat's been spamming you every day. I got a lot of HAMZA, like a lot of Wamza. They love you. What do you have to say to them? And are you still jacking Don't End Up Like Sneako?
No, there's no beef, bro. I think, like, you and I know this, and I think...
He said there's no beef. There's
Wait,
nothing.
who's Vaughn?
For a little bit of beef or drama, bro.
HAMZA, my name is Don. It's not Vaughn. It's Don. Was you talking about me or were you talking about another YouTuber?
He's talking about King Von.
Oh, King Vaughn. What?
Nah,
Are you talking about God or somebody else?
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Huh?
He said King Von, like that nigga
Okay,
ain't
done.
dead.
So you saw.
Okay.
What did you think when you saw his reaction video?
I didn't watch all of it. I watched, like, maybe the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I watched.
Right.
Am I still a Jeffrey?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm still Jeffrey. All right, HAMZA, bro. Beef Squash, thank you for finally calling, bro. I'm gonna drop it. I might stretch here and there. I might stretch on the Discord. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Sneako, I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I found this funny is because I feel like I treated you like how I used to treat the girls when I was a fuckboy. When I got you emotional, and then I just didn't really open up any of your messages for a while, and then literally you just kept on calling me. You called me like 15 times. You've been sat here just like frame lost.
So he treated Sneako like when he treated girls when he was a fuckboy or whatever.
Really emotional, and
He got real emotional.
you're calling me cringy right now?
Bro, you called my old number like 15 times.
On stream for content. I don't care about you. I'm trying to get the content and show people that they.
He said, "I don't care about you." See, that's where you get. That's you saying that now. He's gonna come crazy because you say you didn't care about him, and you know, back to the beef.
Should end up like me. You wait. You're calling me cringe after making a video saying don't end up like me?
I treated you like a little bitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You guys think he's treating me like a little
Sneako's
bitch?
pretty successful though. You know, 1 million subscribers on YouTube, second YouTube
Chat, you
channel
think he treated me
booming.
why are you
why would-
smiling so hard right now?
Why would you not want to be like Sneako? Other than the girlfriend thing, I wouldn't do
am.
that personally.
You're
But
smiling because you think I'm a little bit. Are you still like jacking? You genuinely think I'm still a Jeffrey?
you gotta be brolic and look good to be Adonis for him, bro. Your brother is Adonis to him, not you. He doesn't want to smash you. He wants to smash your brother. Like, come on now. That's why you're Jeffrey, because he doesn't find you attractive. If he found you attractive, you would have been Adonis to him, and he would have been like, "Come join my cult. I need you in here." But he don't want you. He wants your brother. You feel me? That's what it really is. Like,
Bro, I think your shit is retarded. Jeffrey and Adonis? What are you talking about? There's not two, like, life is way more
Bro, this
complicated.
is what I told you what it was. I told you this wasn't actually him calling to have an actual conversation. I mean, how old are you, HAMZA? 24. Oh, 24? Oh, we
You're
thought you
older
were,
than me?
yeah, we thought you were 21.
Oh, shit.
But okay, all right, for sure. Well, anyway,
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
just
well,
24.
I
He's
knew
like
that
the
was
same
play
age
he
as
was
me,
gonna do.
basically.
What he was doing, he was like, from the moment I saw he called you, like only rang once. You called him, he wasn't picking up. He was still active in the chat.
Yeah, he wasn't. Come on, you should know better. You should know better. The cult leader HAMZA himself coming to apologize for real? Nah, slow for that.
Thought this was
He's Adonis and you Jeffrey. You're not on his level.
him. Like he didn't recognize that you were just really trying to get your
Bro,
chat
how
to
are
be
you
over
calling me
3,000
cringe?
streamers.
You have
viewers.
cult leader in your bio. You legitimately think you're a cult leader to these loser men.
Bro, why you getting mad?
But to them, they're not losing men. You feel me? And you calling them losing men, but they're in the gym working on themselves. So that's not being a loser personally. But you feel me? If they were incels, then I'd let you rock. But you know, yeah, I don't know where to go from there. But let's continue.
About getting cold.
Sneako's bugging right there, saying that
You cold, bro. I made a video about you. You made
because now he's disrespecting his fan base. You feel me? And he loves his fan base. So
called that for what, 20 times. You called.
Because it's funny that you kept ducking the calls. That you can make a video saying I'm a Jeffrey and you're afraid of a phone call. It's funny. Every day we were laughing that you can't pick up the phone, but you can make an expose video on me.
It's not that I can't pick up the phone. One, I'm not seeing my old number. It's back up.
excuses, more excuses. You gotta love the excuses.
I made my video, got my views. I gave like a lesson to my following. I'm done, bro.
I know y'all can't really hear. He's
Yeah,
just
we
making
know.
excuses.
It's not no real shit. You wanted some message for your followers.
Say that again.
It's not anything real. You just wanted to like say the same thing for your audience.
Yep.
All right, Chad. That's what I'm talking about. Bye.
Banged
That
it on
sums it
him.
up, bro.
Yo, it's nice meeting you, bro. I'm gonna definitely follow up with your shit.
For sure, bro.
For sure.
Easy.
It's
Yeah,
just,
bro. I
you
told
know,
you like it's not like.
It is what it is, man.
That's a
You know
W
that was not the
Lamb's
actions.
in the
Wait,
chat, bro.
that was not the actions of like an enlightened being
Nah, bro.
of an
He's
Adonis.
still thinking exactly the same.
Yeah, he was like,
Don't
it was,
say
it was
stage.
so.
Nah, don't say stage in the chat.
But yeah, I just gotta say, like, you know, it is what it is. Like you come for someone, you can't expect them to just like. You can't just, you feel me? It's just not meant to be. You feel me? He's just not rocking with you. That's what it is. That's all it is. Like, he thinks he's right. You think you're right. Yeah, I just don't agree. And that's really what it is. You can't force someone to come to the table that you're at, especially if they think they're right. You feel me? So it is what it is. But HAMZA is a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. And Sneako has a validation little thing, you feel me, going on. But it is what it is. But this was interesting, God. I would tell y'all to go watch the original video. This shit was interesting, and that's the only reason I'm really making this video, to be honest with y'all.